Hello, my name is Alexander Wayne. I want to tell you guys about a tragic story that happened last night to a family here next to me. It's my neighbor, Suzanne and Jason. There was a fire late last night. It was actually in Christmas, happened around 3 o'clock. And this fire had broke out inside their house while they were sleeping. Jason had come over to the neighbor's house to try to alert the downstairs neighbor that the house was on fire. They went through a test last night. They went through a test of everything. I mean, they made it out alive, and yes, they have their own skin, but they lost everything, guys. They lost everything. I found out later that they don't have insurance, so that's unfortunate. Something happened to their family earlier this year that was very devastating to them and very personal, so we're not going to get into details, and I mean, that's heavy. So you're talking about they've had several events happen. Now this fire comes in and takes away everything. Just step back for a moment and think about, could you just walk away from everything? Most people can't just walk away from everything in their lives, and they were forced to. Had no choice, forced to. This family is under a lot of stress in the holiday times, and we're probably all thankful that we have all of our families here and a roof over our heads. What happened to them is just awful. There are almost no words, so I'm making this up as I go because this is my first time doing a video like this. I just want to try to reach out to the community and get everybody on the same page and try to see if we can all pitch in and just get this family back on their feet. Just do something. Now, I want you to do something for me for a second. I want you to close your eyes, use your imagination. I want you to close your eyes and think about if this happened to you. This is something that you cannot control. This is out of you're out of your elements here. You don't know what to do, and you just lost everything. Literally, your whole world is gone. Tell me right now, if you could just walk out the door right now and just say, hey, I can walk away from everything that I've ever worked for, everything I've ever owned, everything I've ever taken care of, and just do that. Walk out the door and just say everything, because this is what happened to these people. These people didn't have a choice, okay? They didn't have any choice what happened here. It was taken from them by force, by something that they could not control. Now just imagine that for a second. This is you right here. You just got displaced from your house. You can no longer go back here. It is not safe. Everything in it is burned to a crisp. Gone. They got out with their animals and they got out with their vehicles. That's lucky. That's really lucky. It could have been so much worse. So, just try to imagine that this is your house and this happened to you. Tell me right now that you would want to go through this? No, you're not going to want to go through this. You don't want to go through this. So, my question is to you is, what are you going to do to help us? Because this family needs help. This is one of our neighbors. He came out during the fire last night, and he's just going to tell us a little bit what happened and his own personal story. This is again for a crowd fundraiser that we're trying to do to help these people get back on their feet as fast as they can.
Hi, my name's Jeremy. I'm a neighbor of Jason and Susan's. Last night on Christmas Eve, I was awoken about 1:30 in the morning by Jason pounding on my window, letting me know his house was on fire. And through all the panic, I just grabbed my robe and shoes, and it was a traumatic experience to see your next door neighbor's house on fire and them outside not knowing if their animals are alive or what they're going to do, and all their dreams just burnt right up.
Yeah, there was a lot of panic last night. They kept repeating they didn't know what they were going to do. All of our stuff is in there.
It was terrible. It was the most devastating thing that can happen. I mean, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's the most awful thing. And if anyone deserves help, they do. They really do.
All right, thank you. So, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? We're gonna try to get this spread as far and wide as we possibly can, and we're gonna help these people, because that's what we do. We're human beings, okay? We help people. That's what we need to do. Doesn't matter where they came from, how they grew up, who they are. These people need help. That's what people do, and we're gonna help them. Jason actually cut his arm trying to rescue one of the dogs from the house. He ended up with 55 stitches, I heard. Really bad. So that's not good. Right now we're trying to get, people to help them out, and that's what this video, I hope, will reach a lot of people. And let's try to spread this around, spread this tragedy, what happened, and get this out there to everybody, because this is serious. This is serious. I mean, you're talking about, you're sleeping, it's Christmas, right? You're thinking maybe wonderful things. Not everybody's gonna be happy in Christmas, but let's just, they were just minding their own business. It's Christmas, they're looking forward to it and everything, and now the fire, broke out, and it was caused by a common space heater. That could be anybody. We have baseboard heaters in our apartment. That could happen to anybody. And unfortunately, it happened to them. Let's get together and, collaborate and get these videos out there and see the best that we can do. Thank you for watching.